Friends, the greatest battles of life are not won with swords, not with weapons, but with self-confidence. When you accept that you will lose, you lose without even fighting. But when you decide that victory will be yours, then even the strength of the whole world cannot stop you. Remember, defeat comes from fear, and victory comes from faith. And today's story is an example of this truth. Long ago, on the land of Rajasthan, there was a small kingdom named Kanaka. The kingdom was prosperous, but its army was very small. A nearby mighty kingdom, Maharashtra, attacked it. The army of Maharashtra was 10 times bigger. The soldiers of Kankat were terrified. The commander said, "Your Majesty, there's no possibility of winning this war. We should surrender." The king was confused. The lines of worry were clearly visible on his face. The king said in a heavy voice, "If we surrender, we will lose our land, our people, and our honor. But the army is not ready to fight. What should be done?" At that moment, the elderly Acharya, who was sitting in the fort's temple, was summoned. The king said, "Acharya, the morale of the army is broken. What should we do now?" The Acharya spoke calmly, "Your Majesty, wars are not won with swords, but with the self-confidence of the mind. If the soldiers believe that victory is certain, they will become invincible." The Acharya called all the soldiers to the temple. He prayed before the idol of God and took out a coin from his pouch. The Acharya said in a loud voice, "Soldiers, you are all afraid. You think defeat is certain. But remember, faith can create miracles. Today, this coin will show you the path." Then, with folded hands, he said, "O Lord, I toss this coin. If the sun symbol comes up, it will be the sign of our victory. And if the moon symbol comes up, then we will be defeated." All the soldiers' eyes were fixed on the coin. Some whispered, "Will fate really decide for us?" Another said softly, "If the sun comes, no one will be able to defeat us." The coin was tossed. It shone as it fell, and it showed the sun symbol. The Acharya said loudly, "Look, the gods are with us. Now no one can defeat you. Abandon fear, because the one who fights with confidence is the one who writes history." The day of battle, fear had disappeared from the hearts of the soldiers. Now they had only one belief: "We will win." One soldier said, "No matter if the enemy is 10 times bigger, our courage is 100 times greater." Another said, "Today, it will not be our swords, but our self-confidence that will defeat the enemy." When the war began, the small army of Kanaka fought with the bravery of lions. The mighty army of Maharashtra was shaken. How are so few soldiers bringing such power? The fierce battle continued for 7 days, and on the 7th day, the army of Maharashtra retreated. Kanagar had won. After victory, the soldiers went to the temple. They thanked God. "By your grace, we won." The Acharya smiled and said, "Wait, now look at this coin which decided your fate." He showed the coin. The soldiers were stunned. There was the sun symbol on both sides of the coin. One soldier, shocked, said, "Then, our victory did not come from God or the coin." The Acharya said in a serious voice, "Soldiers, neither God nor the coin gave you victory. It was your self-confidence that won. Earlier you had accepted defeat, and so you were weak. But the moment you believed that victory was yours, from that day, no one could defeat you." Friends, life too is a battlefield. Success depends on whether we are filled with the hope of victory or crushed by the fear of defeat. Never be afraid. Never give up. And most importantly, always have faith in yourself. Because the power of self-confidence is the true strength. It is the force that makes the small great and turns the impossible into possible. Someone has said such a beautiful thing. When the world says, give up, hope gently whispers in your ear, try one more time.